The M82, also known as SASR, Special Applications Scope Rifle. The weapon was chambered to fire the 0.50-inch Browning 12.7 x 99 mm cartridge. The effective range is over 1,500 meters, with hits having been scored as far away as 2,500 meters. API armored piercing incendiary have proven effective against hardened targets such as buildings, tracks, and parked aircraft. The M92A double-action trigger chambering 9x19 Parabellum German pistol cartridge but forms followed chambered for the 40 Smith & Wesson, the 9x21 mm EMI from Israeli, and the 7.65 mm Luger cartridge. Weight of 950 grams with a length of 217 mm and barrel measuring 125 mm long. Muzzle velocity reached 1,250 feet per second with an effective range out to 160 feet. The Browning M1919. These gun consist of two crew to operate the weapon. A loader and gunner. It is also a water cooling machine gun. Because when the guns fired was so high the heat could generated to the barrel that can cause warping and fracturing. Water was pumped through a canister connected to machine gun by way of flexible hose, helping to keep it cool. The Browning M2A heavy machine gun caliber 50, chambered for the Mammoth 12.7 mm cartridge. The M2 weighed in at 121 pounds and rate of fire was approximately 450 to 600 rounds per minute. It is also water-cooled weapon systems which allowed for long-running burst of fire and used to prevent the barrel from overheating. Range was out to 2,000 yards through targets could be reached as far out as 2,200 yards with some care. Muzzle velocity was rated at 2,900 feet per second, providing for excellent penetration. Aircraft version could achieve 800 to 1,200 rounds per minute. The M203 is a single-shot, reusable 40 mm Grande launcher. M203 weighed approximately 3 pounds and effective precision range of 492 feet was reachable while an area out to 1,148 could be targeted depending on environmental conditions. The official maximum range of M203 was 1,312 feet with a minimum effective range of just over 100 feet. The Colt Car-15 Commando was an assault carbine, a close-in weapon system for use by special forces operating in the jungle. The Commando have 5.56 x 45 mm NATO rifle cartridges and 20 to 30 rounds of Stanag magazines. Commando was compact weapon with an overall length of 32.5 inches, collapsible to 29.8 inches via telescoping shoulder stock, a 10-inch long barrel and manageable weight of 5.35 pounds. The M16 was chambered for the 5.56 x 45 mm intermediate rifle cartridge and fed from a 20-round detachable box magazine. The weapon weighed a manageable 7 pounds unloaded and measured 3.5 inches long, 20 inches for the barrel assembly. A gas-operated rotating bolt direct impingement system being play. The M16A2 is a gas-operated, direct impingement rotating bolt system of the original M16. It also fires the 5.56 x 45 mm not a standard cartridge. Curve 30-round detachable box magazine. It includes two-piece upper and lower receiver system, standalone pistol grip with integrated trigger group. The Colt M1911 is semi-automatic pistol capable of firing the lethal 230 GR bullet, and chambered 45 ACP cartridge and was fed from a stout 7-round detachable box magazine. The muzzle velocity was 830 feet per second, overall weight was roughly 2.4 pounds, sans magazine, with an overall length of 8.25 inches, the barrel measuring just over 5 inches. The Colt M4 is a 5.56 mm compact, lightweight, gas-operated, air-cooled, magazine-fed weapon system with selective fire that can be sighted from the shoulder. The M4 is 1.3 pounds lighter and 6.58 inches shorter extended and 10 inches shorter with the stock collapsed. The Dragunov SVD is semi-automatic rifle that chambering 7.62 x 54 mmR Soviet cartridge. This feeding from a 10-round detachable box magazine, the weapon system capable of engaging targets out as far as 875 yards. Overall weight of the rifle was 9.5 kilograms with an unloaded magazine and the scooped fitted. Overall length was 48.2 inches with barrel measuring 24.4 inches long. A trainer shooter could manage to fire off about 30 rounds per minute. The Mini-Me is a service rifle and limited to 20 rounds magazine and to light. The Mini-Me was designed around the 5.55 x 54 mm NATO cartridge. Mini-Me was its ability to fire from the belt ammunition supply, 200 rounds, or from standard M16 style detachable box magazine, 30 round count. The SOAR have 3 modes: safety, semi-burst, and full automatic. Can fire up to 850 to 900 rounds per minute. The rifle was chambered 5.56 mm .233 Remington intermediate rifle cartridge, and these are fed from 20, 30, 90 round detachable box magazine, Stanag type. SOAR can sustain fire range from 10.5 to 20 length, and muzzle brake is multi-slotted for improved recoil reduction. The GA MSSR, a gas-operated action with direct impingement system, rotating bolt, firing the 5.56 x 45 mm NATO intermediate rifle cartridge from existing 20 to 30 rounds Stanag magazines. And it has also 18 free-floating barrel to increase accuracy and is capped by a flash suppressor. The M134 minigun have 20 mm General Electric M61 aircraft gun, retaining 6-barreled Gatling design concept while being rechambered for the 7.62 x 51 mm NATO cartridge. Can fire up to 6,000 rounds per minute, but rate was scaled back to 4,000 revolutions per minute for greater accuracy and ammunition control. And its muzzle velocity reaches 2,800 feet per second with a maximum range out to 3,800 feet. The HK416 also have Stanag magazines of 20 to 30 rounds as well as a 100-round Beta C mag drum. The weapon fires 5.56 x 45 mm NATO cartridge, and the firing action is of gas operation with a rotating bolt. A rate to fire up to 700 to 900 rounds per minute. The length of their barrel is 10 inches, 14.5 inches, 16.5 inches, 19.9 inches respectively. Its weight of 6.7 pounds. The Heckler & Koch was semi-automatic sniper rifle with a 5 to 20 round magazine. It's chambered 7.62 x 51 mm NATO cartridge and is listed with a muzzle velocity of approximately 2,850 feet per second. Effective range is 600 to 800 meters depending on optics. Overall weight is nearly 16 pounds with a 48-inch overall length and 25.6-inch length barrel. The M320 GLM is a single gun that weighs in at just 3.3 pounds and sports an overall length of 13.7 inches. Can fire between 5 to 7 rounds per minute. Acceptable rounds are 40 x 46 mm senior in caliber. The maximum range of the M320 system is listed at 400 meters while an effective range of 150 meters is given. The Uzi is designed around 9 x 19 mm Parabellum German pistol cartridge, reaching 600 rounds per minute. Another limiting factor was its 200-meter effective range, has standard length, sported a 10-barrel assembly with a 7.5 pounds overall weight.